getting money when I want applying pressure to they crumble. God, I need help cause I'm trying to stay humble. Whip it out, whip it out, whip it out. So, since we focusing on our elevation, our good conversations, go ahead and get into it then.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But let me start off. We missing one. Shout out to Twan. Right. Everybody follow him. Twan Square, Instagram, or Antoine Moncrief on YouTube. But we in this, man. Let's go.
But so you know what I'm saying? New Year just passed. You know.
Yeah.
And everybody, we in our mode. You know, everybody, we feeling good. I hope right now. Yeah. Sorry for the people that's not, because you know there's a lot of COVID going on.
That's true.
But we also just got that stimmy. So what you do?
No. First of all, we ain't got this stimmy. You got the stimmy. I ain't got my stimmy yet.
At the end of the day, it's $600. You know what I'm saying?
But what did you do with it though?
I just paid like one bill. You know what I'm saying? Paid some other stuff I had to go ahead and get rid of. But I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Prioritize. As long as you prioritize. But when I get mine, I think. Well, I shouldn't say I think. I know the first thing I'm going to do with mine is go ahead and get the LLC.
LLC?
I'm going to go and stop playing.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's king moves.
Definitely.
Hey,
got to go and get the LLC.
You know, that's another king move that I'm definitely planning on making real soon that I should have been made.
What's that?
Let me go and get the people in my business a little bit.
Okay.
Bro, do you see, last time I checked Bitcoin, it was at $31,000.
31,000.
Back in March.
That's crazy.
Back in March, it was at $4,000. So I had 2 bands in there in March.
You know what's crazy though? I had the opportunity for Bitcoin back in 2015 when I heard about it.
See, but it stayed down for a little minute.
Right.
Yeah, I had some, but I was like, man, it ain't doing nothing.
But think about what we can do as a collective though. Think about if we come as a collective by one Bitcoin.
Bro, because I read an article saying that Bitcoin is supposed to be like 400K, bro.
Right. Hey. So if we come together, we get two or three. Let them sit. Man,
yes. 1.2 million or something like that.
Some ridiculous number. It'll be up there though. But my thing is though, so what's up with Buddy though? Mitch McConnell, man. Like, bro,
of the state.
You don't even need it for real. Just let it go. Let the 2,000 go. Let us have it.
Mitch versus the people.
Right.
But I think what's really going on is I think it's like they attaching other stuff along with that 2K. You know what I'm saying?
But what else could you possibly attach to the 2K if you already giving billions upon millions upon billions to outside sources according to the relief package?
Exactly. But I think it's like 2 more things. One of them got to do with intellectual property, I know. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember the other one.
But what some folks didn't see or what they didn't tell everybody though. So
I already know what we're going with.
Do you know about the UFO little clause in the bill?
Definitely.
I don't think nobody knows about. So now the government has to report UFO findings now.
Exactly.
It's in the stimulus package. Y'all go look that up if you have a chance.
This came right after the Pentagon released them 2 UFO videos. Mm-hmm. And according to some information we just saw before we started recording,
they spotted one in Hawaii, in Oahu.
Exactly. That's crazy. Man. So I'm all about the aliens. I mean, come on, man.
So bro, if an alien come knock at your door,
then I'm gonna be a little shook. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm gonna be a little shook. I ain't gonna know. But it just depends on how you coming. Like, are y'all coming to like so we can vibe? Right. Or y'all coming to like annihilate my whole family? Because I promise you don't have to annihilate me or my family because we'll let you do your thing. I'll let you rock.
I'm trying to kick it with you. I'm trying to learn.
I'm not a colonizer. You know
right.
What I'm saying? I believe it's space for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened to y'all. They plan it might be blown up to smithereens, or they probably already killed.
But you know us though. Once we find out if we find out where they at, we going to see what's up on their planet. And then we gonna try to take over their planet.
I promise you, I'm not going out of space.
So you wouldn't be a part of the Space Force?
No.
Is that what you said?
Nigga, I just got out of the other force.
Facts.
Yeah,
I feel it.
I ain't with it. But I'm cool for it. Like, at the worst, aliens come over, take over government. I think they already did. And we gotta follow alien laws and all of that. Hey,
what's that gonna be like though?
Just like it is now. Nigga, white people run our government. They might as well be aliens if you're from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know nothing about none of that lifestyle until we get what's the word? Somewhat we go into that life and go into the workforce and all of that. Then we gotta learn the ways of white people. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's foreign territory to me.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's all foreign now because you know what I'm saying, we learning something that was taught that didn't originate here. But that's a topic for another conversation. That's another episode. We'll say that one for Black History Month.
We keep it going because at the end of the day, if the main source of energy that feeds the planet kills, deteriorates a certain person, then who's to say that they're outside of their habitat? That they're not outside of their habitat. Think about it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? The sun is what gives everything on the planet life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But why is the sun? Hey, I don't want to say. You know what I'm saying?
You better take it there.
The sun give you skin cancer and you can't sit in it too long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't going all that because I'm not that type of guy. I don't want you to get to this.
That's a topic for another conversation.
This conversation for the barbecue. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is we probably been under alien law, for all we know.
For all we know.
If the system operates the way it operates now under what's supposed to be domestic laws, I'm cool for another type.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely up to change. Yeah, man. But so it's a new year, bro.
Yeah, I like 2021.
What I like about New Year's Day, bro, besides it being a new year around the sun, or however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
College football playoffs.
Nigga,
I love it.
Nigga, what?
New Year's Day.
Hey,
did you see them games, bro?
Nigga, I was with you, bro.
But did you see them games? Exactly. Did you really see it though?
Well, the first one happened how I thought it was going to happen.
Of course. Everybody knew Alabama was going to win. Everybody knew they was going to dominate.
But that second game was lit.
You know what?
From the beginning to the middle.
I had Ohio State winning. I didn't have Ohio State winning like that.
I'm talking about blowing out. So, I got a hot take.
Don't do it.
I got a hot take.
Okay.
So, next Monday, we know Alabama was going to play Ohio State for the championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Ohio State plays the same exact way with the same tenacity and the same intensity that they played them Clemson Tigers. I think it'll be a close game, but I think Ohio State gonna come out a little bit.
No, sir.
I think Ohio State gonna take it.
No, sir.
Bro, Ohio State played like some dog.
They did.
You know what
they did, but they had that chip on their shoulder because they lost in that. Clemson lost to LSU in that stadium. But Clemson beat Ohio State last year in the semifinals.
But check this out. That chip, they just took a bite off of it. That chip's still there. They got another bite to take off of that chip to get to Alabama.
You really think they got a chance to compete with Alabama?
I think they do.
They have a chance to compete within the first half.
I think
in the end we're gonna be more physical.
Score prediction.
I'm going. Let's see. I'm going 42-21 Alabama.
42-21 Alabama. My prediction, I'm going 48-44 Ohio State.
Oh, you trying to make it a shootout?
That's exactly
I don't think it's gonna be a shootout though. I don't think it's gonna be a shootout. But both of them do score. Alabama averaging 49 points.
All I needed to see was what's Brian's name? The Ohio State quarterback,
Justin Fields.
All I needed to see was Justin Fields just look like he closed his eyes and just.
First of all,
they
ain't got the Heisman on their team.
First,
Devontae Smith for Heisman, everyone. Just give it to him.
Look, man.
Just give him the trophy.
Yeah, give him the trophy.
Just give him the trophy.
Because niggas wasn't even that good this year. But get some.
Who wasn't good that year?
I'm saying.
Oh, you talking about the competition?
Yeah,
good?
the other two. Okay. The other two that's in the competition.
But we played all SEC teams though. It's a full. It's never been done before. That's 11-0 or 10-0. All SEC.
That's really not. That don't hold. I don't even think that hold as much weight as it used to.
Why so though? Because SEC still the best conference to me.
Yeah, they are. Well, yes, they are.
But they have
just not as dominant as they used to be.
Because Florida, oh my God. What happened with Florida?
Florida looked terrible. And that's the second best team in the SEC. Right.
And don't let your boys slide now. Don't let Georgia slide.
Georgia look terrible this year too.
Yeah, they got a struggle win.
I don't even count this year. 2020 don't count.
They got a struggle win.
So Georgia did terrible. Bro, look, the SEC looked terrible this year, period. Besides Alabama.
Yeah, I think Alabama, that's the Alabama effect though. Like Alabama makes your team look bad.
That was the COVID effect.
That's true.
Being in the dorm, chilling, blah, blah, blah. Now they going to online schools and going to practice all day.
So let me ask you this, bro. Mm-hmm. If you were in high school, we'll keep it at high school level. So if you were at high school at this point, would you do face-to-face learning or online?
In high school?
Think about you in high school.
And I had a choice.
And you had the choice. Would you do virtual or would you do face-to-face?
What grade am I in?
We starting freshman year. 9th grade.
Face-to-face.
You doing face-to-face?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm a senior, I can do online.
Senior, yeah. Other classes, yeah. I see. Probably if I'm in my junior year, probably sophomore year, for real, I started doing.
Because freshman year was, freshman year ain't hard, but sophomore and junior year, them the most challenging years, and I need a teacher to actually teach me something because if I'm at the house on the computer, I'm not listening to you, bro. Like, I'm watching Power over here like this. You know what I'm saying?
Doing everything else.
Exactly. You got the controller right here playing 2K.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, no. So,
yeah. I don't know. Initially, I said I could do the virtual.
I can't. I'm not that disciplined.
Now that I think about it, I don't know.
I'm not disciplined enough to do virtual learning. And you want me to learn? No.
But see, at that time though, when I was in school though, I was the type that, you know what I'm saying, I do my work and just be done. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I did a lot of work in school. But it wasn't my fault. It wasn't asking me to do that much work. I mean, the only work they really wanted us to do for real was like the major projects or whatever. Yeah. After that, man, all I heard in class was, shut up, sit down, get out my class. Hey, we ain't do no work.
Public school system.
Hey, blame it on the system, exactly.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know. I just don't. I don't. When I got to college, I realized that I wasn't prepared for school. Period. I thought school.
When I got to college,
was totally different.
That's when I found out school really wasn't for me.
But what's to say? Like, think about what if everything you did the 4 years in high school was prepping you for it was like a mini college.
Well, see, if I was prepped that way, then it probably would have been different though. Yeah. But we both went to West Side School.
Exactly. So. The school system we was in high school was it operated more of like a detention center. Like, it sounds bad to say, but school was focused on discipline first, and maybe we'll get some learning in if y'all shut up. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, you got to walk through the building and walk between the metal detectors.
I'm taking off my belt, my shoes. Man, all right, bro. Like, I got clear book bags, mesh book bags.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this is prison. Like, it's prison. And first, on time food good was on Fridays or fried chicken Wednesday.
Well, see, we always had the hotline, so.
See, we didn't have all that.
So we had the two sides. So we had the soul food side where you having like all the good the regular cooking like collard greens and all that stuff. But then you got the pizza line. So pizza, fries, burgers.
Nigga, y'all had privilege at Carl. Nigga, Lanier, you got one. It's two lines, but they got the same thing on it, and you smack it on your tray. The lunch lady gonna smack it on your tray. And
y'all even have a slushing machine in lunch?
No, Let me think about it. I don't think we did though. Nah. I think
we did. So once you got because you know we had to give out little lunch number. What was up with the lunch number?
But that's for the system. That's literally alright. So lunch numbers, right? That was literally to report to the system to get funding, bro.
Yeah.
Everything in school was for us to get funded. All these kids that had behavior problems, they died.
No, but for who to get funding though?
The school.
Is it and that's my thing though. If the school got all this funding though, why is our education system so bad right now compared
to
everybody
want to go into it. But if you anywhere around the capital of Alabama, you just seen a whole lot of teachers get get caught up.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, they want to know where the money at. Go and check your teacher driveway.
That ain't all teachers.
I know it. But I'm saying, like, I think Alabama should have been got a lottery anyway. Because the tax off of that Powerball, that lottery money could definitely, that's millions of dollars for the school system every year. And you actually helping somebody, whoever come up with the money.
We get a lottery. And if they go ahead and, not to project like I'm a user or anything, but if they go ahead and legalize marijuana, think about
the money
about the benefits of the money when you tax it, because you're going to tax it.
Bro.
Put that money towards education.
Everybody that legalized marijuana or drugs, period, their economy shot up immediately. It ain't so much about the actual uses of the drugs. It's just about adding another asset to your economy and to broaden the portfolio. And as well as decriminalizing it too, to get all these people out of prison and been in for these petty crimes. That's also about money, but we got to get into that either.
Yeah.
But yes, we do.
We definitely need to get into that though.
The fact that you got police posted up in corners trying to trick us like we little kids, like, I'm bait you into doing bad, so let me go pull you off, get a ticket. Why you need this money? When you lock me up, I gotta pay you a cash bail. Why you need this money? When you to actually have a prison, every inmate costs a certain amount of money that the government or the state funds that certain prison to keep them in.
And on top of that, the prisons are private. So it's probably a sole owner of that prison that's getting the funding for those prisons.
And that's for the private prison. Then you got the state prisons, and you got federal prisons, but all of them you get funding from somewhere. Yeah. And that's really what it's about at the end of the day. And funding don't just go to the business.
Never does.
You know what I'm saying? Never. Same way them teachers got caught up, and wait till you see these wardens get caught up.
Man. Waiting on.
They ain't getting caught up. You wanna know why? Because they breaking out the judge. They breaking out the
everybody got a cheat. Everybody is in somebody's pocket.
Exactly.
Some kind of way.
Breaking out the DA. So anyway, they gonna protect us, the black men, after we release this.
Please.
So,
please.
At the end of the day, though, this is why I say I don't mind aliens.
How do we go from education system all the way back to aliens?
Because if you listen to all the stuff we say, it's one common factor in all of these systems and all of these system malfunctions, and that's black people.
Yeah.
We the ones that get the short end of the stick.
Always.
Every time. And I don't even want to feel selfish in saying that, because my Mexican brothers and sisters getting the short end of the stick. Pretty much everybody that got some melanin getting the short end of the stick when it comes to these system malfunctions. And I'm starting to think that they're not malfunctions. They're operating exactly how they were designed.
It's definitely not a malfunction. So the system was designed to do exactly what it do, and it's still doing it to
Well, let me bring it back to the aliens. Because these aliens come down here like that. I think they coming. Since our government trying to spoon feed us a little bit. Like, hey, there go some aliens. There go some aliens. Because they know something about to go down. These aliens come down here.
So you think 2021 we gonna have an alien sighting? Not just UFO. I'm talking about the actual aliens.
I just hope the aliens ain't trash and they actually can take over. So,
hey, what if aliens like dumb as hell?
Any regular nigga can be an alien. But if the aliens could come over and take over, first thing we could do as people of color and minorities that been marginalized since before we was born, we can go ahead and we can collaborate with the aliens and be like, hey, these people over here been messing us over since before we even know it. So look, before they get to y'all, because soon as they get to y'all, they gonna try to kill y'all.
We coming to you as a people first.
When they get to y'all, they gonna try to kill y'all. But we cool. Right. So let's just come up with some new systems and put them into play. And when they try to, go to war with it, we on y'all side. We ain't gotta tell them, but hey, if enemy of the enemy is afraid.
Yeah. That's true. That's true too. So what you're saying is black people gonna collab with the aliens and we going to war with the white people.
If it's smart, hey, 2021, yeah, the aliens.
Well, not just black people, all the minorities.
Exactly. Everybody that feels,
because the aliens come here, they gonna be the minority too.
All skin folk ain't kin folk. You know what I'm saying?
Say it again. Say it again.
Skin folk ain't kin folk. So for all the what's y'all name? The Donald Trump lady.
I can't think of the name right now.
Yeah, I don't even think we have to say it. Y'all know who we talking about.
Exactly.
But if you got a mindset like that, stay where you comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Stay within your systems and in your margins. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have fun with that. But at the end of the day, Candace Owens is her name. And I probably shouldn't even thought about it. Yeah. But I'm going with the aliens.
She don't get no relevancy here.
Hey, I'm going with the aliens because they probably gonna have a better system for us than we got now, and that's sad because we all humans, right? Mm-hmm. And that means we all in the same race. We all should have some type of bond,
something.
But you know what's crazy? What I was thinking about the other day. Mm-hmm. One thing that stays consistent within humans is we need some type of division. It's like it gasses us. It's like it fuels us. If we ain't have racism, we're gonna have colorism. We have colorism, we're gonna have classism. We're gonna have classism. We need some isms. We need an ism to keep our day going. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with us? Like, why we need it? Because, all right, let's get into it. We got religion, which creates division.
Right.
We got classism, which how much money you make, what's your accomplishments,
right?
Which creates division. We got everything that we do. I feel like it starts off good, but then we use it to create some type of division, separate me from you.
But do we use it, or does an outside source present it and you see it? So that's how I think a lot of it started. So it's not that we kind of got corrupted, like within ourselves, but it's the propaganda behind it that caused the corruption. So what I'm saying is,
you're right.
All the noise outside the community, and all the influences that came from outside the community, stem the corruption that's going on now, or the disconnect that's going on within the community now.
I get what you're saying. Like, so certain propaganda that's displayed over all type of advertisement and what's the word for media,
right?
And then all type of imagery creates the division,
right?
Okay, I get it, but you know what? So you saying if we get rid of media altogether, like everybody just come outside, go to work, go home, and you don't really have no media to go and go watch, you know what I mean?
Right.
All of these systems that we take part in won't create division.
Because you won't know it.
I think they will.
But how would you get the information otherwise if you didn't have the media?
Talk, word of mouth.
Word of mouth, right?
Yeah.
But within your community though, how can it get there within your community?
We're gonna have division, but on a smaller scale. Because the only thing that media does, especially social media, it pushes whatever you believe is to be right.
Right.
So like, if you are a Republican and you think, oh, Donald Trump, he come to save us from the nation and the government, blah 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 blah, then all you gonna see is that, right?
That's true.
But if you on the other side and you think we all Black Lives Matter, blah blah blah, then that's all you gonna see. Now you seeing it so much that it builds your morale. But now your morale is built to go combat against this morale that's been built too, and it creates a huge mass division.
Yeah.
But if that was to go away, then all you would have is the small versions of division within the community.
So from what I'm getting, what you're saying, no matter how we spin it, it's gonna be division.
Definitely, because human beings are alive. as long as we living as humans, it's always gonna be. As long as you got people, you got problems. But the thing about humanity is that how we have the ability to figure out how we're gonna fix these problems, and then live in a solution-based world. Right. Now, when you dealing with people of a lower vibrating mindsets and they don't work on a solution base, you know what I'm saying? Then we don't have to deal with them. Like me right now in my life, I don't deal with people that's problem based. If you problem based and every time you come to me you got a problem, I'm more than likely gonna start ignoring you. Right. You know what I'm saying? 2021, we're not dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? I live in a solution based world. We vibrate higher than that. You know what I'm saying?
We also be a little bit now.
Like, let's bring up the conversation we always have. If all black people throughout the state of Georgia, right? Let's say we bought 2 states. All black people in the country, we bought Georgia and Alabama, right beside each other, boom. And this is black people land. You know what I'm saying? In that, all right. And let's say, the only rules that you have in black people land to come here and live with us and dwell in our community is you gotta buy black, everything in house, everything you watch, everything you buy, everything is with us. We produce it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all black, blackity, blackity, black. So it's still gonna be division. How though? Because it's that small. That's a human nature thing.
The way you explain it, it's gotta be a human nature thing.
Let me tell you why. I think because people are gonna always be insecure. People are gonna always have a self-hate problem.
But see, where did that insecurity stem from though? You seeing somebody else to make you feel
comparison.
Insecure. Yeah, right. Comparison though. So if you don't see it though,
you gonna see it. People, they're still people. Somebody gonna bro.
Somebody gonna.
No matter how you look at yourself, you can be down to earth as all get out. But no matter how you look at yourself, somebody gonna always look at you and be like, "Oh, they think they too good. They think they doing that." You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
crazy,
it's just an insecure person looking at a confident person and despising it. Because when you look at another man, you looking in the mirror. We are just reflections of each other, and some people project their problems onto you, and they try to think they mad at you, but they really just mad at themselves.
Ooh, you said something, man, boy.
You said something, man.
You took us there. We got a little deep with that one.
So you know how to. I told you I live in a solution-based world. The only way to fix that division problem within humanity is to fix ourselves first. Right. Now, if you gain whatever you got to do to gain your confidence, some people can just flip the switch, and be like, "All right, I'm confident in it." You know, some people got to slowly,
some people have to have their confidence built up.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So, like, what if it was against the law? What if it was against the law to be a deadbeat dad? Your situation with the mother of your child ain't gotta work, but you have to see your child every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's the law. You know, you have to see your child every day. You have to. Now, when you start, somebody report you for verbal abuse, emotional abuse, stuff like that. Now you gotta go to the black people court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we gotta check you, get you right, make sure you being a good father, you being a good.
We gotta rehab you.
Exactly. Now that's gonna do for our community though. That's gonna make a way more healthy community, because now we're checking you from jump. That's making a way healthier child grow up into a healthier adult.
Check yourself at the door.
I just saw someone on the internet earlier saying, as a child, you don't even realize that you're watching your parents grow up. You know what I'm saying? So, most people have kids 20s. You know, some people have before 20s. Some people have 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, once you have that child, your responsibility is no longer to yourself; it's to your child.
Definitely.
That also means now you have to work on yourself in overtime. Because
you got to work on yourself double now.
Exactly. Because without you being a healthy adult, you ain't gonna do nothing but spew all that nastiness and negativity on that child, and guess what? You just raised another little demon seed.
Mm-hmm. Say it again.
It should, and counseling and therapy should be mandatory for all parents.
You think it should be mandatory?
Mandatory counseling once a month. You don't have to devote your whole life to it, but once a month you should be seeing some professional to just check on your mental health as a parent. Because especially, bro, little kids take a lot of work.
Yes.
And not only having little kids take a lot of work, but then the fact that you got a full-time job. Now you got a whole wife or a whole girlfriend or mother of your child.
On top of that, you're a black man.
Oh, Jesus.
Woo! You're a black man on top of all this.
It should be mandatory. At least once every 30 days, you go and check on your mental health. Make sure you're all right. Because we don't.
To all my kings out there,
You know what I'm saying?
make sure your mental health right.
Even my queens. Y'all got it.
Even
worse.
my queens. Definitely my queens.
You know
Definitely
what I'm
my
saying?
queens. Everybody, make sure your mental health right.
Please do, because a lot of times we don't even, when you're in the middle of a problem, you don't know it.
You never
know
know.
what I'm saying? You don't realize you're in that problem until you're coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Definitely. Man, this is some good conversation today, bro.
feel me?
I
So,
feel like.
we can go ahead and jump to the New Year plans.
So what's your New Year plan, man?
It's 2021. Let me see what I'm doing.
I know one thing you need to be doing.
What?
Working on this album. What's up with that? What's going on musically, man? Let's talk to you. Let's get interview mode. Let's talk to you, man. What's going on with the music? What's going on? I don't know.
It's your boy Chose, you know what I'm saying? I ain't young no more. Nah, but for real, so what all I put out so far? I put out Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
I put out To Be Honest.
Mm-hmm.
I put out Nobody Profit. I put out what's the summer one? Party. What is
Party
it?
Pack.
Party Pack. Then I put out this Christmas single, right?
Uh-huh.
And then in between, I think I put out Freedom, which was around all the social injustice time.
So what's the next move musically for you?
So I really been feeling that I would just want to get introspective and really put, you know what I'm saying, like that project that all great artists have, that project just let you know who they are, you know what I'm saying? I want to put out that right there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the next thing I do put out is going to be album format.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be the longest thing I ever put out, the most music I ever put out at once.
Yeah.
And it's going to be telling you all about who I think I am and who I think I want to be and who I thought I was to make me want to be who I think I want to be.
Think you want to be today? Or did you know you want to be today?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. See, art is a little different.
Mm.
If you, it's not it's no such thing as absolute within art. And why I say I think I want to be, because now from this perspective, I think I want these things in the future.
Mm.
But when I get there, and when I do accomplish my goal, and I get to where I want to be, it might be something totally different in hindsight. So
See, my thing is, I think it'll make your drive different versus when you think versus knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you know you wanna go this direction, then I think your drive will be different versus thinking where it's like.
I'm not saying it like I'm like I don't know, I'm iffy about it. No,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm chasing it as if I know this is what I want.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
me being a futuristic thinker, I like
Mm-hmm.
to think with foresight. I know that I'm gonna think different 5 years from now.
Yeah.
So 5 years from now, all the stuff I knew I just wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Like 5 years ago, I knew I just wanted all of these things. Now I'm 27 years old. I don't really want all that stuff like that. I want different things. My value system is a little bit different. Now at 35, my value system might be a little bit different.
That come and grow.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
That come and grow.
That's the evolution of man.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's why I put it like that, because I like to look at my life from three angles, right? Past, present, future.
Yeah.
So that's the album.
Ooh.
Giving my life in three different angles.
Past, present, future. I like it. I love it, actually.
Exactly. So,
Now we got to work on it.
but yeah, man. But yeah, working on music 2021. Cause that's a passion. Then, working on finances. The end of 2020 put me in a bind to where I was forced to work for myself. And now I'm a whole entrepreneur out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The only way I'm about to get money is
and that's what you wanted for yourself.
Exactly.
Though. Right.
But I like to, let me just not be like out force. So let me tell you for real. I like to manifest things. I was speaking. All the people close to me that I don't mind sharing dreams with. I was telling them that, hey, I'm not having a traditional job going into 2021. I'm working for myself 2021 and on throughout for the rest of my life. And I was spoke that. Then at the end of 2020, guess what happened? Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's 2021 and we full force, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So finances, I'm trying to take my finances to a whole nother level. I'm trying to make it to the fact where I can't even get a stimulus check if they're offering. You know what I'm saying?
No, the stimulus check don't even matter.
No.
It wouldn't even matter. It's just extra money.
Because I'm trying to be over the point to where you look at me and be like, oh, he can't get one.
I feel it.
So that's what 2021 is bringing. New financial goals, new financial literacy that I'm learning every day.
I feel that.
I got a lot of surprises to drop. Yeah, man, I'm living a whole different life this year.
I feel you, bro.
And sure.
And for 2021 for me, it's gonna be more about execution this year. So I did a lot of planning up into the years,
boss talk,
but I ain't do a lot of execution.
Okay.
So now it's like the planning over. You know the plan. I know the plan. You know what I'm saying? I know that I want to get the studio.
Yeah.
We just got to do it. We just got to make it happen. So that's my whole focus this entire year. That's why I'm taking my, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing my fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my mind right, refocus, so I can, you know what I'm saying, be set up and prepared for when that time comes.
Feel it. You know what I'm saying? That's accountability. What he just said right there. That's like one of your foundational, your fundamental blocks that you step on as an adult. I was gonna say as a man, but the more I learn women, you definitely need those too.
Look, now I told my son. I told him. I said, look, I see your passion. I see your grind with the music.
Yeah. I
told him, if you can get me 5 songs in 2 weeks, I'm putting you in the booth.
Okay.
With you.
Okay.
Now, when you gonna get them 5 songs? Because I told you now, 5 songs, man. Come on. Can we get it? Can we get it?
That's easy.
Can we get it?
I'm definitely with that. Cause he got it.
And see, that's that's one of my biggest things with the studio is trying to create more opportunities.
Yeah, exactly. Please expound on that, black man.
Because a lot with where we live now, there's not a lot of opportunities here.
You better know it.
So it's like kids out here doing just what you expect them to do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They only got so many options.
Exactly.
So if you give them another option, you know what I'm saying? I feel like with other opportunities, it'll create a change.
Exactly. Then you're giving the cream a chance to rise to the top. You know what I'm saying? You're giving, it's a lot of, if you're an artistic person, it's not a lot of things you can do in a traditional school environment or a traditional.
Because you don't think traditionally.
Exactly.
You don't think traditionally.
You just be given space so you can work your stuff out and create this masterpiece. Right,
and that's what I want for the studio or for the. I mean, I shouldn't even call it a studio. I want it's gonna be an establishment. You know what I'm saying? Where we record. But it's also going to be other opportunities to do other stuff as well within
creative
that building.
space.
You know what I'm saying?
A creative space within the multimedia production space. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because what we doing right now? Who doing this in Montgomery? This a whole podcast.
If they is, we don't know.
Exactly. And if y'all are, go and link with us and we'll go. Right. You know what I'm saying?
We always looking for guests. Anybody trying to have a good conversation, we trying to have a good conversation.
This is the fastest growing medium in media, period. And why is my city not on it like white on rice? I don't know.
And my whole thing is, why not us? Why not us?
But guess what? Since we're a solution-based society over here, guess what? It is us. That's what you're watching right now. That's what they watching right now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why we call it We Can Do Better Than That Podcast, y'all. This is episode 3.
You know what?
It's been real. It's been a good conversation, bro.
Real talk.
We just missing one of our bros. Once again, y'all follow him, Twan Squared, Instagram, Antoine Moncrief, YouTube.
Yeah, do that. But guess what? While you doing that, follow me at Chose to Be Great on Instagram and on YouTube.
Follow me, Instagram. Oh, that's just them all. That's is the ghetto way.
Yeah, you know.
That's just them all.
All right, man. We out.
We out.